by locals, for locals. They even hand-deliver their quality products to select zip codes. Shop lkn-local.com today.
Oh, shoot. Love you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, LKN. Oh, boy. 7:06.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. You came dressed for the occasion, didn't you? I gotta take my gold earrings off.
I completely forgot it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing green today. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Is it a one pinch and then I'm good?
No,
right?
it's all day. Every new person you come in contact with.
Okay, go ahead and pinch me. 1, 2, 3.
There, done.
It's over with.
Bill hasn't pinched yet.
We can move on. I thought Saturday was the day to wear green, and I did wear green on Saturday.
You did.
Because that seemed to be when all the festivities were going on.
There were festivities Saturday and Sunday.
A little bit of each day, depending.
Each
And
day.
there was a little bit going on everywhere, it seemed like, not just in one particular section, because, again, this area is just
Huge.
And these type of days show you that because of how many events are going on all across the Lake Norman region. And it's quite spectacular to see that. And we had the opportunity to go to Birkdale Village, and we were part of Luck of the Village.
Yeah, it was so fun. Great crowd out there, too.
What'd you think of my dance moves?
Oh, amazing. Amazing. The comments are just blowing up on social with how great your dance moves were.
Still working on that.
People want lessons, but I'm pushing them towards the two, dance groups that we had out there, when they're asking for lessons.
Absolutely. Hope everyone had a safe and fun weekend. So what? Now it's all, there's no winter chance coming back.
No, we're done with
like
winter.
This is
over.
We are, I think, when do we officially hit spring? I don't know
March
the actual date.
March 21st-ish.
Okay. And I say that today's St. Patrick's Day, I did wear green, but I should, so we'll have to talk about that again probably at some point. But
the first day of spring and the first day of autumn are it's the 20th this year. So March the 20th this year will be the first day of spring.
Okay, that's not too far away.
No, we're a week left of winter and then we're done.
It doesn't seem like Mars is that far away.
Oh no.
It's
not.
The timeline it is moving because the rocket itself, and sorry, Bill, there's a lot on the sheet from the weekend, but I kind of clustered together here the SpaceX stuff because on Friday night it was cool. We were out walking the neighborhood. It was gorgeous weekend, by the way.
Oh,
it was just,
gorgeous weather this weekend. Yes, absolutely beautiful.
Thank the Lord for that. And so when we're walking, I had this timer I set because SpaceX was going to launch, and so it went off. And we got to watch the rocket launch. It was cool. We happened to be standing outside with some neighbors, and it just happened, it was cool. But we then landed the stage 1 back on the pad. In a matter of 10 minutes, it launched.
Went to space and came back.
Well, not all the way to space. So, and I do have quite a few videos. The International Space Station, spoiler, we landed there.
Yes,
we're back with our people.
I saw that.
So we'll have some of those clips throughout the day. Just a wild concept. And Elon even releasing when his ideas timeline to get to Mars, actual timeline numbers. Now we're talking real numbers.
Yeah.
2029, I think, is what we're looking at here.
That's not that far away.
It's not astronomically far away.
No.
Now, it's not tomorrow.
No, it's not tomorrow, but it's within my lifetime. I figured it'd be 75, and I'd be like, cool, y'all have fun there.
I think they got up to 25,000 miles per hour, on the way out of the atmosphere.
Say that
something
again?
like that.
25,000 miles an hour?
Yeah.
That's not possible. They did it.
With rockets.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
So, I don't know if you could ever get up to that point. I don't even know how do you even handle that?
I get nervous if I go over 35 on Ckezepis, so I don't know. I don't think I could get to 25,000 miles or whatever their craziness that they're doing.
Charlotte FC making a nice little run over the weekend. 2-0.
Yes.
2-0 against Cincinnati. I saw online poking a lot of fun at the Ohioans, just in general.
Charlotte FC was, is that going to be their thing now? They're just gonna, yes, they're very mouthy. I think people like it, though. So, I think that's going to be their thing. They're just going to make a lot of fun of the other teams. I don't know does soccer generally, is that kind of how their fans are?
I thought they just cried.
No, that's the players. They cry.
Okay.
But the fans, do they generally just,
No, the fans are out. They're rowdy. You don't want.
Oh, they're rowdy. I know.
Mess with, remember the one group that punched the woman in the face?
Yeah, that wasn't here though.
I thought it was maybe a Charlotte one.
Was it?
One of the Charlotte ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the Charlotte ones.
Oh gosh. Okay.
But they had a meeting. They said no more. That can't be happening at later. Well, you can't do it. And not at a leadership level. No. I mean, you can't do that.
They don't approve of it.
No, absolutely not. North Carolina, NCAA shows you how tuned I am. The bracket's out.
Yes.
Also.
Yes.
I saw that.
You fill out your bracket too? St. Patrick's Day and fill out your bracket.
I've got the seeds right here, so I can't.
Right,
we can't talk about this. All right. It's a good list. It's a pure list. Auburn, number 1.
Okay.
Bill, tell me if this is accurate or not. I think this is real. This is from a real person, Nicole Arbach. She's from NBC Sports, so I'm guessing this is real. Duke, number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 3, Houston. Number 4, Florida.
Okay, so who are you picking from those 4? Go all the way.
I like North Carolina team being represented in this batch. I do like that.
So you're going for Duke?
I didn't go to Duke. I didn't go to UNC. Didn't grow up in a household that had that deep rivalry.
Okay.
Didn't go to college. I ended up going to App State.
You did go to college.
Well, the house. The house.
The house. There was no divide, no division, no that you had to like stamp your card for one or the other when you were born.
Right.
Because ours was Chapel Hill.
Okay, and that's fine. There was a lot.
I can't cheer for Duke. I can't because Chapel Hill, Blue Heart. I can't do it.
But didn't Chapel Hill make the list? Isn't that what also hit the
Yes, they did make it. They're on there at number 46.
Okay, number 46.
They're way down there. But they made the list, and so they're excited to be, part of the game. So yeah, this will be fun to see. It's always fun to watch, and it makes it exciting, and it makes it more exciting when you do have a bracket. So yeah, maybe I'll make one today. Get the Neely family out there doing theirs.
Did you catch any of Las Vegas race?
I did see a little bit of the Las Vegas race. I mostly just saw Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
He did the gentleman start your engines, and he did it in like the most sophisticated, quiet manner. Usually they're yelling out there, and he's like, "Gentlemen, start your engines." Like just so matter of fact. It was amazing. Morgan
Freeman being a big Bubba Wallace fan, it seems like these days.
Yes.
And so they were hanging out a little bit. Josh Berry, congrats to him on winning Las Vegas. I believe that it's a smaller ownership family that owns the team here for Josh Berry's car. Bill, I got the clip here for the end of the race if you want to go and pop that on. They talk about it a little bit. The announcers did kind of at the end of the race here, right as the checkered was coming down.
How about this? The Wood Brothers, we're back.
What an unbelievable day for this car and that driver, Josh Berry.
Josh Berry and the Wood Brothers win in Las Vegas. Gets his... Eddie and Len Wood and their sister Kim Woodhall and the next generation of the Woods that run this family race team. Home is Stewart, Virginia, just west of Martinsville. And there's nobody on pit road or in that garage area who is not happy for the Wood Brothers today.
Good job. How about this? The Wood Brothers, we're back.
That's awesome.
I saw Kyle Busch's wheel came off, I think. Came flying off. A couple people's wheels just started flying off. I don't know if that's a normal thing.
It's part of the race.
We'll ask Patrick Reynolds later on, maybe when we see him later this afternoon. We actually got a few friends coming through today.
That's right.
Too. Dr. Nadra coming in from Lakeshore Pediatric. We'll hang out with her, see what's going on. And then Dusty Harman's going to be here. Sarcoma.
Yeah.
Sarcoma sucks is what it sounds
5K
like. Yeah.
that he's putting together. Yeah.
And Drum Landscape Supply, Jason Drum. We're going to chat with him, see what's going on. I cut the grass this weekend.
All right.
It's pretty great. I don't want to brag about it.
Yeah.
It's really, I got to say thank you, really, is what it is.
Yeah,
to
I know.
him.
He helped you with all that.
Keep it right here. Justin, Bill, and Mamie will be right back with more Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return. Cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like Nina's Boutique.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have health news, a CDC update.
Pneumococcal vaccination is now recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
Give us a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 7:18. Happy St. Patrick's Day
Happy
to all
St. Patrick's
those
Day.
that celebrate.
Yeah, I was going to say to all those that celebrate. Obviously, this side of the table is fully celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
I will absolutely celebrate these pies with you.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Is that a St. Patty's Day tradition?
It's
is
not,
pies?
but Friday was Pie Day.
Okay, that's right.
March the 14th, and so we got some pies. Buttermilk Sky did their great little Pie Day sale. 3 pies for $14.
Ooh, what a deal. I know about another deal.
Oh, yeah.
ICATS.com, alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte, cruising in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Good morning. If you're in Troutman, there's an accident on 21 at the on-ramp to 77 South. So if you're in Troutman, be aware of that. Besides that, Statesville and Mooresville, everything else is looking good there. 77 from Statesville to Charlotte both ways. Traffic's getting a little heavier as the morning progresses, but things were flowing. So not too bad of a start for a Monday.
Not too bad. Jeff, happy St. Patrick's Day. Patient pants sounding like they're required out there. Are you wearing green by chance?
I'm not, but I do have some cabbage and corned beef brisket in the crock pot today. So I'm feeling a little Irish.
I think you're a little lucky then, Jeff. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good to me. I'm with you. I just forgot. I don't know if you did it intentionally or not, but I just forgot. So I'm sorry. All right. See you later. We'll see you at 8:15 if that's okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good morning.
You too. Bye. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. $1 on Tuesdays. Don't forget the VA in Salisbury. $1 on Thursdays, Winston-Salem. $1 on Fridays to Hickory. But here's the deal. You got to schedule it. ICATS.com.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird's a winner. Well, the bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day is dross. Dross. Yes, we're dealing with the noun here. And today's word of the day is also presented by Merlefest. Merlefest, April 24th through the 27th. Talking music, moments, memories.
Making memories.
Making memories. That's what it's all about. You can make them with the likes of the Kruger brothers, the Steel Wheels.
Also the Averitt brothers.
Yeah, they'll be there. They're a big deal.
Bonnie Raitt.
Yep. Heard of her.
Yeah. Peter Rowan?
William Prince.
Do you think it's Rowan or Rowan? Because like Rowan
County.
Right, there's Rowan County, and then there's Anyway.
It's like if you're in trouble or
That's
not.
a different word.
I mean?
Yeah.
The Cleverleys, you have so much to choose from. But today's word of the day is dross. Dross. We're dealing with a noun, so hunker down with me. D-R-O-S-S.
Dross. Word of the day. Bill gives us the word. We guess the definition. So person, place, thing, or idea?
Yes, I would say this is a thing.
Okay.
I don't think you want to be it.
It's not a dress. It's a dross.
It's a dross.
Dross.
Yes, I would say it's like the opposite.
Not a fancy way to say dress either.
Yes.
I like that dross.
Nice dross.
I'm going to need a context.
I got you.
You know that.
Justin's attempt at a new jingle was quickly labeled dross by Bill, who suggested they stick to the actual music.
Garbage.
Rude.
That dross was garbage. But you wouldn't say it that way.
No.
Yes. You're very close. Very close. I'm going to give you another sentence here. Bill accused Justin of filling the show with dross when he spent 10 minutes ranting about why drive-through nap stations should be a thing.
Filler.
Filler.
Fluff.
Garbage.
Stuff
filler.
that isn't necessary.
I don't know why we're just skipping by that so quickly, though. By the way, that is
a great idea, and I will table it for later.
Put it on the whiteboard.
Correct. The definition of dross, you guys are right on it. Worthless or dangerous material that should be removed.
Worthless or dangerous material.
Dross.
It's not material though, like materials.
Like we're moving out.
Could be literally or
driving down Catawba, you see him moving material.
Right. It's not that. Would you call that dross?
You
moving
could.
Material? You could.
Okay. If it were indeed dangerous or worthless.
Oh, gotcha.
But usually when it's called material, it's not that worthless.
Gotcha.
Like a building over time, just so old maybe, and it's like, hey, I got to figure out something to do with it. Or it's just old and it catches on fire. Moorhead Tavern, tavern down in Charlotte caught on fire this weekend. That was absolutely wild, and it happened. It seemingly very quickly, but Charlotte Fire Department put out a post here and kind of a walkthrough and breakdown on X. So if you really want to see the kind of timeline of how they got the calls and everything else like that, but they have a video on here as well that. I think they have like a drone, obviously, so they is part of it, and so they can come out and they can assess the situation, and just showing that this is just a blaze, just a blaze in Charlotte, and so
it was Saturday morning, right?
Yes, at 7:47 a.m. A report of a heavy smoke at that address, and then 7:51 they got there. So they got there in 4 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, that's fast.
That's super
fast.
Super fast.
That's how Station 4 does.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate them for getting out there as quickly as they did. Again, just getting out there to contain. And so this is like the balance, right? Like you want cool stops and places to go to, right? And like old,
right?
Is like
historic buildings. Yes.
Man, old is tough sometimes.
Yeah, it is tough.
To manage and maintain and keep, and with the costs and everything like that goes on with that. Good luck doing anything like historic. That's even a higher level that you're talking about of having to do it. And there's some historic stuff. Down there in Charlotte. Did you see Kim Kardashian's photo shoot with Optimus?
No, I didn't.
You did that? I'm always
I don't
curious
really
to
follow the Kardashians. That's not one of the pop culture things that I really know what's going on in their life. So no, I did not know that she did a photo shoot with Optimus. I feel like you've been bringing me most of the Kardashian news lately too.
So they've dropped, like, once I know about it,
it's gone over to your side. Yeah, that's the level they are on in pop culture now.
Okay. But this is the thing being.
She did a photo shoot for. Is this Perfect Magazine? Is the name of the magazine? Okay. In the back of a Cybertruck, standing with an Optimus robot, and he doesn't seem to enjoy the selfies.
You think this pose is like not into it?
Well, he's not. He's not making the face or anything like that. He's just staring off in space.
Not even like a digital
no, there's no digital
Pac-Man smile.
Yeah. In this first picture, though, it looks like Optimus is also holding a camera.
So
yeah.
that eventually Optimus might be the one holding the camera for you.
Yeah, maybe.
The photo.
Maybe his whole face is a camera. He
right? Why wouldn't he just come with? Yeah.
Maybe eventually we'll actually see Bigfoot and get the actual evidence and it takes you got to figure out how to talk to Bigfoot.
Okay.
Is part of it, and there is the Bigfoot call contest that seems to happen each year. And this is real. This is in Ohio. They do the Bigfoot call contest. Have we watched this one yet?
We have not, but this came across my timeline over the weekend too. So That sounds just like it. That's more Chewbacca.
Okay, yeah. These people are just...
That doesn't sound like... All right, that's a good one.
Okay.
Second place. Uh-oh.
This is going to be the Ohio howl.
What do you think?
I'm still going with number 2. Just on sound alone. No video, just sound.
That's what it takes to call them out of the wild and then
Which one do you think's getting Bigfoot out of there?
Is there? Are we sure there's only one Bigfoot? That there's not like a family?
Big feet.
Yeah, yeah.
The Big Feet family. The Bigfoot family.
I don't know if I'm convinced of that yet. That there's just only one.
No, I think there's multiple. I think they live in different areas, of the country too, in the wooded areas. So different species, probably. I don't know, but I don't think any of those actually work because I didn't see Bigfoot show up to the competition. And be like, nah, this is what I like to hear. He probably just likes to hear some slow jams or something to get him out of the woods. 90s R&B.
A good party time.
That's right. That's right. He's just looking to hang out.
Denny Hamlin, it seems like he had a good party time in Vegas before the race. Won $126,000 on the slots.
All right.
Yeah, he said he'd never played slots before.
Well, there you go, beginner's luck. Good job, pal.
And so he had talked about even before the race with Bob Pockras on X, talking about my luck doesn't mean one way or another. But he says he didn't excuse me. Sorry, go ahead, Mams. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah. So anyway, good for him for winning $126,000. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hornets set a record on Friday. They threw 18 3-pointers in the first half. Charlotte Hornets set a new franchise record for half and tied the NBA record for most in any half. Nick Smith Jr., 22 points. Josh Green, 15 points. LaMelo Ball, 13 points. And any sports over the weekend at all whatsoever for you?
No, I didn't watch any sports over the weekend. I did a lot of hanging out and a lot of napping. And
That's right.
That's pretty much my whole weekend. Katie was home. She went back to school yesterday, so she had her spring break. Yeah, so she's back at school last half of the semester of her freshman year. She's almost done with it.
One of the things that you won't be able to watch then when you're at home, if you were at home, it seems like is Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes getting removed from Max.
I mean, I'm not watching it, so. But yeah, Looney Tunes. Oh man.
And Sesame Street.
They're both going away.
Both of which they're not. Well, they haven't said that Sesame Street is going away. Now, Looney Tunes was removed from Max. WB's plan to prioritize adult and family programming here, and saying that because of the low views, they're going to pull it off.
I don't think kids are really watching. Your kids aren't watching Bugs Bunny, are they?
Space Jam.
Yeah, but like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons. Because I even had Katie watch them whenever she was younger. Because that's what I watched when I was a kid. And we didn't have, when she was like your kid's age, there was not as many options for streaming. So there wasn't endless amounts of Netflix. And Netflix was still coming on DVDs when she was your kid's age.
Isn't that interesting, though? Because like with the streaming, it can just live there forever.
Yeah. So there's
it's like,
no need to buy it.
Yeah.
There's no need to purchase it. There's no need to ever worry about what there is to watch for your kids either, because there's always going to be something that's going to be appropriate for them. So I did a lot of just buying them on iTunes. Like I bought a lot of these to watch on the iPad in the car.
Sure. Because then you have it forever, kind of.
Right.
Yeah,
and so I did a lot of that. But when you do that, you only have a limited number of things to watch. It wasn't unlimited for her, so she can probably quote some of these old Looney Tunes that I used to make her watch.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return. Cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison & Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison and Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonandCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison and Company Realty, we've got you covered.
This is Daniel.
And this is Marsha.
From NC Auto Repair. Keep that car running like new this new year by stopping by NC Auto Repair for all your automotive needs. We're now offering a customer loyalty program for your oil changes. If it's automotive related, we can handle it. Stop by and see us at 1015 Davie Avenue or call us at 980-223-2957, NC Auto Repair. And remember, if you want to go far, you've got to service that car.
Would you like to change your health situation? Improve your current health with a wellness consultation with me, Fred Lowry, pharmacist and doctor of natural medicine. I'll work with you to reach your individual goals. This includes a review of your current medications, supplements, diet, and lifestyle choices. This is a progressive way to improve your current health position for your future. Great for individuals or couples wanting to make improvement. Call me at Lowry Drug in Statesville, 704-873-2247.
Are you juggling life and caregiving? Call Equity Health Primary Care. Their team of nurse practitioners and therapists deliver exceptional care in clinic, at home, or virtually. Their personalized services are designed for comfort and convenience. High quality care anywhere. Visit equityhealthcares.com.
Spring style is just around the corner. Come explore Nina's Boutique in downtown Cornelius. From vibrant prints to classic staples, we've got everything you need from sizes extra small to 2X. Elevate your wardrobe with a splash of new season flair and our carefully curated accessories at Nina's.
When you have problems with your heating system, you need SHA Mechanical. Serving the region since 1975, SHA will make sure your system always stays in the best condition. Visit SHA Mechanical online at shamechanical.com.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Who is this? This is 105.9 100.7.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Apple is reportedly planning big changes to its iPhone lineup. Mark Gurman reports the iconic smartphone will be made slimmer, making use of fresh components and new design standards. Aside from being thinner, the phone won't look all that different from the front, but the inner workings will be upgraded. A lot of work was done to make the battery thinner and the iPhone more efficient so battery life won't be compromised. Wall Street tried to get back on track Friday, and the major averages posted solid gains. But Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent was interviewed over the weekend, and investors' mood soured again. Bessent was on NBC's Meet the Press. He said the recent downturn in the stock market does not worry him. He said corrections are healthy and normal. Concerns about spending by American consumers reach halfway around the world. The Financial Review reports Macquarie, the biggest investment bank in Australia, thinks U.S. stocks could be headed for a bear market. Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Radio.
No radio? No worries.
Just ask Alexa to play WSIC.
That morning pep talk for Lake Norman, Statesville, with Justin, Bill, and Mamie now on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Always excited to hang out with the different service businesses that are around the area. And, I have two kids. I got a 6-year-old. I've got a 4-year-old. You've got a kid. A lot of people have kids around here.
Right.
Kids are kind of cool, right? Like we
kids
like
are very
kids.
cool.
I think we like kids.
Yeah.
Lakeshore Pediatric Center. We're hanging out with Dr. Nadra this morning. Good morning, Doc. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You look great in your green. I'm going to apologize. I forgot to wear green this morning, and it just happened. Absolutely. Would you mind sharing? So I'm calling you doctor. Are you like, give me your doctor that you have and your doctor specialty that you've done. Give us a little bit of history about Dr. Nadra.
Sure. I'm a medical doctor, pediatrician. practicing in the Lake Norman area in the Denver area specifically, and have been here since August of 2004 in private practice at Lakeshore Pediatric Center.
And so your journey as far as pediatrics, because that's pretty specific, right? Like deciding to go that particular route. Can you share with us that moment you decided, or like you had this, I'm going to go pediatrics?
Sure. In all due honesty, during my medical training and medical school, I initially thought I wanted to be an obstetrician and gynecologist. And after I did that rotation, realized that I really enjoyed the moment when the baby is born and all the stuff that goes around with that. Then my very next rotation was pediatrics, and that's what definitely solidified that that's what I want to do. The other issue is children in general are amazing in that, yes, they get sick or when they get sick or what have you, you can actually quote unquote cure them and make them feel better, which made me feel better in terms of what I'm doing as a physician. And the other thing is they're upfront and honest with what they're telling you, what's going on with you. And as a baby, they don't know what to tell you, and you have to try and figure things out through nonverbal communication, so to speak.
So yes, children are amazing. Parents and adults, on the other hand, are absolutely crazy, doctor, and you know that. And so talk about the services then that you offer to parents and those expecting and those going through the process that may need your service or don't even know if they need your service yet. Share with us what Lakeshore Pediatric can do for people now.
Well, we do offer what we call prenatal counseling, meaning if your significant other is pregnant, or if a mom is scrolling through and trying to figure out where she'd like to take her baby to be, or her current children because they've moved from a different area of the country or a different area of the state, they can come, and just pro bono, just come on in and talk to us about who we are, what we are. We give them a little bit of a tour of the actual clinic if that's something they want to do. Otherwise, we take care of newborns all the way to 21 years of age. Besides the regular physical medical care, we also provide counseling for patients with developmental disorders, developmental issues, and patients with ADHD. Of course, well child checks, meaning school checkups to participate in sports, so sports physicals. So anything that you can think of that would be an issue or a concern, or even sometimes people like to just come in and talk to us before going on a vacation and trying to figure out what they need to do. And of course, we offer vaccinations for all of our patients, again, from birth to 21 years of age.
It's got to be awesome to be able to help a parent, who might be wondering, what's going on with my child if they need these type of services, especially when we talk about ADHD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's such a big word these days, Doc. And I'm sure you know that from if you're reading all the studies and you're seeing them, plus with what the media puts out to be. How can that conversation even start if a parent is wondering if their child needs these services? Like, what do you recommend, and or what are some of those signs that you see that are real out there and actually medically related to and where your services they can come into play?
As you said, that's a very hot topic, so to speak, and especially after COVID, with everyone being sort of isolated from other people. A lot of times that subject is broached with the families coming in because they're concerned that maybe their kid is not paying attention, or maybe they're excessively, quote unquote, hyper, or a combination of both. Sometimes people will do that when a child is very young, at 2 to 3 years of age. And a lot of times some of those symptoms are really just regular, normal symptoms of a growing kid, a growing child, and it's not necessarily ADHD, and actually in 80 to 90% of the time it's not. And when you're trying to define someone or diagnose someone with ADHD, it's a big umbrella, and it needs to be, how do I say this? It needs to be some some things that are going on in terms of behavior that is not just observed by the parents, but is observed in different settings, meaning maybe school and parents and what have you. And so we have a little bit of a discussion on that, and then we have the parents and the teachers both, because just having an issue in one environment, as I just said, does not necessarily mean that that is what's going on, because sometimes it could be an issue with who the kid is interacting with, like a parent-child interaction that's not exactly the best, or a teacher-child interaction. So there are some questionnaires that are designed to filter through some of these things, because sometimes a child may not necessarily be ADHD, but they may have some OCD, or have some depression, or even some anxiety that may manifest very similarly in terms of some of the behaviors that are being observed by the family and the adults or other children around that child.
You mentioned eating habits as well on the website. Is that matter at all, or is that just because we like to sit down and break bread together? What is the eating habits matter for kids, and what happens then to them and potentially their behavior after?
I think what you're referring to here is like some of the studies that have been done where they're looking at sugar content, so to speak. And there's studies for, there's studies against. So the thing with sugar is up in the air, even though it depends on what camp you subscribe to in terms of thinking it is or is not, is going to sway or skew how you look at it. However, there are some real, unfortunately, additives and preservatives that are in our diet at this point in time, in our modern American diet, so to speak, where they've seen some, and I don't want to say causation, but some high correlation with having these additives or preservatives in our foods, and how they may affect certain individuals. Because again, we're all different, and but genetically there are some things that could maybe predispose you to react or act in a certain way when exposed to these chemicals.
Dr. Nadra, it takes a team to do what you do, because the services are amazing. And so you've got a new PA on your team. Would you mind sharing some information about Charlotte with us?
Yes, thank you so much for bringing that up. We just had a new team member, as you said. Her name is Charlotte Calixto, and Charlotte hails from Arizona. And she is a newly graduated physician's assistant. I think Charlotte did her training in Georgia. So before, moving to the Carolinas, she was actually quite close to us. She's a very well qualified physician's assistant, and has already only started in January, but has already has a following from some of our patients. I would say Charlotte is a very kind person, and a very she's a good listener, and really loves what she does and loves the children. So I think we're very fortunate in having her join our team here.
Dr. Nadra, Lakeshore Pediatric Center, located in Denver. Thank you so much for the time today, Doc. We so appreciate you, and look forward to sharing more about your services. We appreciate you coming on board here with WSIC, and looking forward to helping more families in the local community find you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Take care, Doc.
All right. Bye-bye.
Cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading
Thanks
into
a lot,
tomorrow.
Doctor.
The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have health news, a CDC update.
Pneumococcal vaccination is now recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
They're back. More of Justin, Bill, and Mamie now. It's Good Morning LKN from WSIC. Local starts here.
Where the stories are rich and the songs never bore. Let me tell you the tales of the folks you'll meet with their wild hearts and their boots on their feet.
Good morning to you, LKN.
You don't have on your green, but you do have the
Happy
most
St.
amazing
Patrick's Day.
Irish accent I've ever heard.
I've been working on it.
I can
pretty much did
tell.
all
I can
weekend.
tell you've been working on it since Friday. I can tell. You've been practicing. You've been talking to leprechauns.
Pretty good. I absolutely forgot to wear green though this morning.
It's
So
okay.
Demi was asleep. The kids were kind of half awake.
It's their spring break.
It's spring break, and so it was a fun weekend. Noah had his first flag football.
How was that?
Adventure? It was good. It was. It actually turned out to be way warmer yesterday than I think anybody anticipated.
We were expecting like huge thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff, but yeah, it turned out to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, should I take the stuff like hanging out of the tree, before the windstorm comes and all that? Didn't even need to.
Didn't
this
need to.
weekend. Just let it be.
It was a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Saw a lot of pets and stuff outside.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's
all
that
the
time
pets,
of year too.
especially at Luck of the Village. Dogs everywhere.
All over the place.
So cute. But do you have? It doesn't just have to be dogs. Pets are cats, hamsters, bunnies.
Cats are pets too.
Cats are pets too. But we do have Lake Norman Cutest Pet Contest happening over at Lake Norman Woman Magazine social media. And all you have to do is click the link. So you go to lakenormanwoman.com and look for Cutest Pet Contest. It's there on the very top. You can enter and you have the chance for your pet to be featured in our May 2025 issue, which is our pet issue.
So the cutest pet.
Cutest pet. Mm-hmm.
And that's a broad spectrum, right?
It is a broad spectrum. It is. And cute can be a lot of things, It can be ugly cute. It can just be cute cute. It can be adorable. It can be old cute. It can be young cute.
There's too many.
There's so many different categories. But we are going to pick the top 10. The voting panel.
Gonna narrow it down.
We're going to narrow it down to the top 10. We're going to post those to Instagram and Facebook and give you a chance to vote for the one that you think is the cutest.
Okay, voting. So that means there's a winner.
There will be a winner, and
there
the winner will have have a chance to be in our May 2025 issue of Lake Norman Woman Magazine. Will also win a free 2-night stay at a pet friendly cabin.
Oh wow!
In Pigeon Forge. Great giveaway for Mother's Day as well. So you, your dog, and everybody else can head up to Pigeon Forge for Mother's Day. Yeah.
All right. So what do you got to do to? I mean, obviously to win, you just got to have a cute dog. But
You
how
have
do
to
you
have a cute pet.
You got to get started with the process, and I would imagine register or do some kind of thing of
so
saying, hey,
head
I'm
over
in
to
this.
Lake Norman Woman Magazine. There's at the very top there it says Cutest Pet Contest, and you just click on that. You enter a little bit of info and a picture of your pet. dog.
Picture of the
cat.
pooch?
Yes, we've got about 100 already. So people love their pets.
Okay, they're rocking.
They started coming in over the weekend. So get them in. Get them in. You have until Friday, March 28th to submit your photo. And then voting will happen on Facebook and Instagram the first week of April.
All right. So that's before you know it, April's going to be here.
That's right.
And you better do it now. And
That's
obviously,
right.
there's people that are interested in submitting their pet. You can too for the cutest pet contest.
That's it.
And it is a real contest. You do have the opportunity to win. And all you got to do is submit a picture of your cute pet. And
We make it easy for you.
try to.
That's
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We will make it easy for you. But yeah, Lake Norman, you guys love your pets. You love your dogs and your cats and your bunnies. I've seen a lot of bunnies come in.
Bunnies?
Yes. Lots of people have bunnies for pets. Yeah.
Large bunnies, small bunnies, or
Well, it's a photo of it, so it's hard to tell. They didn't have
Okay.
like to scale, but cute. Super cute. Super cute. You know, Layla is not eligible to win. I will say that she's the cutest pet in Lake Norman, but she's not eligible. But if you live in Lake Norman, that's really the only eligibility you have to have. You live in Lake Norman and you have a pet, and you can take a picture of it and add it to the list. So looking forward to seeing all of these in. But it was fun to look at them over the weekend. Leslie and I were looking through them, who's our fantastic writer, editor, production manager. She does all the things for the magazine and the radio. So she and I were having a good time looking through the pictures over the weekend, and it's going to be really fun.
I'm also wondering what else you were looking at over the weekend. The longest place name in the world?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this place?
Is it the longest place? Is that the name of it?
It holds the Guinness Book record for the longest place name in the world. It's 85 letters. Just imagine filling out your address with this word.
I can't even say that word.
I got a song for you.
Is that
That's the whole
song?
word, the whole song. That's it. There you go. New Zealand.
Okay.
If you ever go to New Zealand, you can go to the place of the world's longest
Wow.
in the world. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. I don't even know what
Wouldn't
all
even
these
know where
letters
to
are.
start.
But that's it. That's where you live. I wonder, do they have to say it every single time? Oh, where are you from?
Just go with the first letter.
Takamaka.
Just
They have to
T.
sing
Where
the
you live,
song.
T. Just live in T.
Big T.
Yeah, that's it. That's where I live. Okay, no, I don't think I could remember. Maybe that's part of their process of you know, when you're born, you learn the song. Maybe that's their thing.
That's
over
how
there,
they
you know?
fdon't out. Yeah, like
Yeah.
how we have to teach kids how to pronounce Jatun.
That's right. That's
Not
exactly.
Jetton.
That's exactly right. There's going to be a I don't want to say shootout. That's not really what it is, but there's going to be a playoffs today for the Players Championship from PGA. JJ Spawn, I believe, and Rory McIlroy. They face off today because they tied during the Players Championship. I got the last putt right here, Bill. This is the putt right here. Where it all went down. Get in the hole. Oh, just about 2-3 inches short right there.
Ah, that's tough.
But exciting that there'll be a playoff today.
To the win, that close to just the second birdie of the day here. Oh, wow. Have we seen some wild stuff happen on this green the last couple of years? Wyndham Clark's wicked lip out last year. That just coming up.
There you
a
go.
couple rotations.
So
Maybe
finish
short.
it out, and they'll play today, and so that's exciting, and another move forward for golf in the season there, and this other season's moving forward too here. Again, NCAA tournament. Are we going to do a bracket this year? I didn't.
Yeah, let's do one.
You want to do one?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't.
You already announced who your top
how?
was.
Well.
You're going for Duke.
Oh, but is that all the way through? Do you think that because what I gave you there was literally a pure list of 1 through I think it was 68.
Yeah, I've never seen a tournament seating news release like that.
That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was.
Straight
list instead of the bracket.
Who do you got for who do you think's going to win it, Bill?
I like Houston,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean they're going to win. I like Houston just because I like their coach.
I think I picked Houston last year. I don't think they won though.
You been to Texas before?
I haven't.
No.
I've stopped by. I've been in Texas for a moment.
Oh, just kept moving.
Yeah.
Stopping through real quick. Okay. I haven't. I don't know who I'd have all the way through because you have to do your specific like calculations,
Yeah.
right? Like who's who and who's you
Well,
match
you
them
do,
up.
yeah,
and
the bracket.
as
yeah.
you move it through, and then
Right.
the things change.
You got to get
and then
down to the Sweet 16, the Elite
Yeah.
8, the Final Four, and then the champion.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. It makes watching the games fun.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And it's coming. It means the end of the college basketball season, right? And coming up already on summertime, which is wild because this is spring break week and over these couple of weeks right now for a lot of people. And so just kind of shows we're already moving along. Sticking with today, though, it is St. Patty's Day, even though I'm not wearing green this morning. But we could just dye Lake Norman green like Chicago does the river.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I saw some videos of it. Actually, I had a friend who was in Chicago for St. Patrick's Day. That was like on one of her bucket list items, and so she did it. And it was like 70 degrees on Saturday and snowing yesterday. Like such a shift in the weather for them. But she said it was fun. She said it was a really good time. And Tampa Bay dyes their river green now.
Tampa Bay in Florida.
In Florida, yeah. Apparently they have one of the biggest it's Boston, Chicago, and Tampa have like the three biggest St. Patrick's Day celebrations in the United States.
Associated Press putting out their story on it and saying thousands lined the river and packed bridges Saturday and erupted in cheers as members of the Chicago Journeyman Plumbers Union, Local 130, sprayed dye into the water from boats. Carrying on a tradition they began more.
That looks lime.
Yeah, that is green. Whitewater Center does their water green for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they do that too.
They
say like a layup.
The dye is non-toxic while the river stays bright for several hours. Some trace of color can remain for days.
Okay. If Lake Norman did this,
you drinking it still?
Do it.
You want to do it?
Why not? Was
the
Lake too clean?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it can't get any greener.
Well, some sections you don't need to.
It's a little green
exactly.
already.
We're already there.
It's like a
budget cut.
It's like a brownish, greenish color already. I don't think it would be that much work to get it to go all green. It's like 2 drops from the from the food coloring and like done.
It spreads. You just see
Done.
it take across the entire way.
It didn't take long at all.
I found the post earlier I was talking about with Elon and the timeline here for Mars. So he put out on X, Starship departs from Mars at the end of next year. So Starship is going to, where he's sending a rocket to Mars, he says end of next year, going to be carrying Optimus. And then so if those go well, then human landings may start as soon as 2029, although 2031 is more likely.
Okay.
But landings means like you got to leave somewhere first.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we'll have to figure out a way to practice going.
How long does it take to get to Mars? I don't think anybody's ever said. I mean, I know when I went on, Mission Space at Disney World, it only took me like 8 minutes.
And if you had the fast pass,
right,
too,
even
that
faster,
could have even include
faster.
the line,
right, right. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to actually get to Mars. Is it months or weeks?
Got to check your baggage first. You got to make sure no free rides around here.
Not anymore.
No.
Oh, does SpaceX give free bags? 2 free bags?
Tight.
You got to pay if you want to sit next to your friend. It costs extra. Look, guys, we're already going to Mars. I can't have you wanting the
It's
drink
about a
cart
7
too.
to 10 month trip.
7 to 10 months?
You sleeping the whole time? Do they give you the juice?
How many snacks you getting on that? All right. How many times did the drink cart go
Sorry,
by?
guys. I woke up early and ate all the snacks.
Oh my gosh, what is that seat like too, Justin? You couldn't do it.
No,
7 to 10
definitely
months.
Not, no,
strapped in your little seat.
I'll go ahead and save you time. Put me down for a no.
No, thank you. I'm not going to Mars.
Hey, Dusty Harmon's going to be joining us at 8:30. Sarcoma Sucks 5K is what's going on. We're going to chat with Dusty, hear his story, learn about his family. Drum Landscape Supply. Jason Drum, got to get that seed, got to get that plantings, got to get that mulch, them pine needles, get that yard looking fresh. You can do that. Jason Drum and his team, drumlandscapesupply.com.
W264CU Statesville.
What if you could wake up pain-free so you can leave the stress behind and conquer your day? Serenity Now Massage Therapy. 2 locations in Mooresville and Cornelius. Or book your next massage at serenitynowmassageandwellness.com.
halted, but the Trump administration ignored that, saying the planes were already in international airspace. America's listening to Fox News.
Only two things in life are certain, death and taxes. How about one more? Switch from Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile to cut your bill in half with Pure Talk. For just $25 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, 5 gigs of data on America's most dependable 5G network. Making the switch, it's simple, fast, and easy. You dial pound 250, you say the keyword Pure Talk, and make the switch. You do it now, you save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, wireless, by Americans, for Americans.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
President Trump's approval rating is at the highest level it's been. In an NBC News poll, 47% support the job he's doing in his second term, though 51% still disapprove. Democrats fare far worse, hitting an all-time low in the NBC News poll. Just 27% of registered voters have a favorable view of the party, and some Democrats are unhappy with their Senate colleagues after Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and 9 others joined Republicans voting for a House GOP-written funding bill Friday to avert a government shutdown.
The continuing resolution was signed by President Trump Saturday to keep government running for the next 6 and angered Democrats who urged opposition. Massachusetts Democratic Congressman Jake Auchincloss said on Fox News Sunday his party needs every opportunity to show
how we would govern if we were given power, and voting for a bill that further empowers a good way of doing that.
Many House Democrats are saying it may be time for change for Schumer's New York Senate seat. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
That NBC poll also shows uneasiness about the economy. Only about 1 in 5 surveyed rated excellent or good. And this hour, we'll get an update gauging how much Americans are spending with a retail sales report. Ahead of that, on Wall Street, stock futures are falling, suggesting that the March sell-off may continue. And speaking of March, the madness is about to begin. The college basketball tournaments are set.
NCAA brackets released last night. Auburn, the number 1 overall seed. Duke is atop its region, as is Houston and Florida. Women's USC and Texas, other top seeds.
That's Fox's Jared Max. The men's tourney starts tomorrow with the first 2 play-in games, then 2 more Wednesday to set the 64-team bracket. On the NASCAR track, Josh Berry won the race in Las Vegas, his first ever Cup Series win. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return. Cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Keep the winter temperatures outside with propane heat from G&B Energy. We're your local providers for cost-effective propane to heat your water, warm your home, and cook your meals, even if the power goes out. For a limited time, take advantage of rebates, like up to $350 in savings on select Cozy Heat fireplaces, up to $400 on select furnaces, and tankless water heaters starting at only $295. Visit gbenergy.com to learn more. G&B Energy, family-owned and North Carolina grown.
Want to talk with Justin, Bill, or Mamie? Give them a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:06. Happy Monday to you. Happy St. Patty's Day. I forgot to wear green. And look, it's spring break for the rest of the fam, so I was the solo one up this morning.
Yeah, you got a little green on your microphone right here.
Oh, there we go.
There
Yes,
you
I'll
go.
just hold that
yeah,
all day
just
long.
hold on to that. Walk around with the microphone all day long.
I hope you had a fun weekend. Hope you celebrated safely, and hope you had a good time with your family outside. Hopefully, you had a chance
Gorgeous
to
weather.
get out there and
Allergies
enjoy
getting
the
you
sunshine.
though? You don't have problems with allergies.
Thankfully, no. Thankfully, I don't get those now. Noah and Demi do, and they get it pretty seriously. But they love being outside, so it's kind of like it's a love-hate.
I know it got me though.
Jason Drum Landscape Spot. He was telling us on Friday he gets them too. He gets like the allergy shots.
Yeah,
he owns a landscape.
I know. There's no way to make the pollen from stop pollinating when you work in landscape.
We'll chat with Jason Drum at 8:45. We'll say hey to him, see what's going on. Dusty Harman is here. We're going to chat with him. Sarcoma Sucks 5K is coming up, and so you'll have your opportunity to learn about that Saturday, March 22nd, and it's going to be at Harris Road Middle School in Concord, North Carolina. We're going to hear his story, hear what's going on with his family, and chat with him about Sarcoma Sucks 5K coming up again on the 22nd. I don't know if you saw, but we deported a few illegal, or what the Trump administration has said was illegal aliens over the weekend, and they were flying them to El Salvador. And a judge, I guess, issues some order saying, nah, you got to bring them back. Like, this was in the middle of the flight.
During the flight? They just had to turn around and go back?
During the flight. And the question is, did he violate? You can go ahead and start rolling this video. There's actually no audio behind it. But this is just a wild kind of relationship story right here. So President Trump's team decides, no, we're not turning it around. Their argument is it was already over international waters. We're not turning this plane around. This supposedly had like the number 2 person in MS-13 on this flight. And so we sent him to El Salvador. This video was given to us back by El Salvador, and obviously the president of El Salvador. And I always Nayib Bukele, forgive me, obviously, but you may have heard of him. And he made the post. Today, the first 238 members of the Venezuelan criminal organization Tren Aragua arrived in our country. They were immediately transferred to CECOT, the Terrorism Confinement Center, for a period of 1 year, renewable. The United States will pay a very low fee for them, but a high one for us. Over time, these actions, combined with the production already being generated by more than 40,000 inmates engaged in various workshops and labor under the Zero Idleness program, will help make our prison system self-sustainable.
Zero idle, bro.
Oh, yeah.
As of
Zero idle.
Today, it costs $200 million per year. On this occasion, the U.S. has also sent us 23 MS-13 members wanted by Salvadorian justice, including 2 ringleaders. One of them is a member of the criminal organization's highest structure. This will help us finalize intelligence gathering and go after the last remnants of MS-13, including its former and new members, money, weapons, drugs, hideouts, collaborators, and sponsors. As always, we continue advancing in the fight against organized crime, but this time we are also helping our allies, making our prison system self-sustainable and obtaining vital intelligence to make our country an even safer place, all in a single action. May God bless El Salvador, and may God bless the United States. So this kind of teamed up moment, and they make the 2 people that they mentioned specifically say their name in the video. But very interesting here, the dynamic of, okay, did President Trump violate, a judge's order? They say the Trump administration has put out, because Axios had the one who had the breaking article, and it's a lot of the, a senior correspondent says blah, blah, blah. But I think it's come out that Stephen Miller is who it was that was doing most of the connecting here. That they're going to take it to the Supreme Court.
Really?
They're saying, yeah, because there's this old, I guess, rule, and I'm going to find the name of it. It's like the Illegal Aliens Act or something like that, right? Is what they actual legitimate words on a page, right? When the Alien Enemies Act of 1789.
Oh, okay.
That's what is supposedly a big, I guess, case that's going to get tried in Supreme Court, and the Trump administration believes it's going to give them, as the executive branch, even more authority to just do it. It's going to be finalized, so the lower courts can't stop them from shipping people out. Obviously, when hey, if you want trying to eradicate crime and do stuff like that, but there's a pendulum to it, right? Like, because we've seen both sides as far as, hey, both sides can abuse it a little bit, so gets a little concerning, just dependent. Hey, just make sure all those boxes are checked.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure. We're at least doing that. Also, we started firing off on, I guess, the Houthis and some other people along on one of the shipping routes over there on the other side of the country as well, that were blocking us, that are backed by Iraq. And there's even more just stuff going on. I guess, like, again, Marco Rubio even coming out with some stuff, and he's Secretary of State. Just very publicly acknowledging a lot of this stuff that just for a long time, right, for many decades was just like, it's a press release where they stand up in front of a podium, right? But now you're going to have just kind of the all access information at any point. So we'll come back to some of this maybe later on. The one I'm curious about, though, NASA did put out, and somewhere on here, it's more of a text link. They will do the whole documentation of the astronauts coming back from the space station. So they're going to be coming back soon. And sorry, there's just so many links on there, I can't find it at this moment. So, but they will be documenting it coming back, and so we'll be able to see.
Documenting as what? Is just video the whole time of them coming back?
Yeah.
I saw some video of them arriving to the space station. I saw that over the weekend.
So you did see that. Did you see the Russian astronaut with the alien mask? Yeah, he came in
You've been stuck in a space station for like 8 months, and you see that coming in, I'd be like, this is not a time for a joke, pal.
And it was the lady with the hair. Like, it was...
I'd be like, nah, there's not time for jokes. I'm not laughing. Take me home. I want a Pop-Tart
Could
now.
you imagine... Could you imagine the
I want my
therapy?
buttermilk sky pies. I want all 6 of them, please.
I want gravity. I want gravity.
I want my hair to stop being crazy. I cannot. Do not come in here with these practical jokes, pal.
You think they use like dry shampoo?
The way their hair looks, I don't know. I think they're just using hairspray. Just exclusively hairspray is the only product they have up there.
Hey, Bill, how's the start of the season for Lewis Hamilton going? I got a little in his microphone action here for you. Did you catch any of the race?
I did not.
He's with Ferrari now, right?
He is.
And this is the start of the season for F1 as much as it is for NASCAR still early on here.
You're ahead of me right now. Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know how we did. Sorry.
Okay.
I was away at a wedding.
Yeah.
In the mountains.
How was the mountains?
Great.
Was it as sunny there, do you think, as it was here?
Yes, it got a little cloudy on, when was it? Saturday night.
Okay.
But everybody made it all right. It was great weather.
Okay. Well, let's check in with your boy here and see how it went down.
I gotta find this thing.
Oh, okay. So okay,
All right,
again,
here
2
we
minutes. No, it's okay. It's there for you though. I mean, it's there.
Just don't repeat everything, please.
Understood. Can use K1
Leave me to
close.
Leave me to it, please.
Leave me to it.
K1
That's what he
available.
always says. Leave me to it.
Yes, I know. Leave me to it, please.
To avoid the denied DRS, we suggest upshift and then DRS.
Please leave it. Yes, please leave it.
I'm P10. And good work out there. You can charge button on, please. With a bit timing there, but good work.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but at least we didn't come home completely empty-handed. Keep pushing.
And stay more charged.
More Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie is on the way from 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return. Cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like ICATS Public Transit.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have health news, a CDC update.
Pneumococcal vaccination is now recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down, get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
Now, back to more of Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:18. Happy Monday to you. Happy St. Patty's Day. Unfortunately, there was an accident earlier on in the Troutman area. Let's see what's going on now. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Things are looking pretty good. There's no accidents to report. There is some heavy congestion, 77 southbound around Sanford Road and Gilead Road in Huntersville. As you get into the city of Charlotte, traffic's heavy, but it's flowing. 77 northbound around Gilead Road up through Cornelius. You could run into some stop-and-go traffic in that area. Besides that, everything looks good on 77. Statesville, Troutman, Mooresville, things look good this morning, so hope everybody has a great week.
Patient pants, always a good reminder to take with you. Jeff, drive safe. I think good weather today, right? Or
yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, a little cooler, but still nice.
Not bad. All right, have a great day, Jeff. We'll chat with you tomorrow.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You too, bye. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door every day to run errands around Iredell County. $1 on Tuesdays to go to the VA in Salisbury. $1 on Thursdays to go to Winston-Salem. $1 on Fridays to go to Hickory. All you got to do, ICATS.com. Unfortunately, probably not going to be that easy, although maybe it will be, to go see Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
Because they're selling out
football stadiums. And this is record-breaking because they are the first minor league team, I think, to ever sell out a football stadium. So they sold out the Tampa Bay Stadium.
Whew.
I don't know how many people that seats.
Probably what, like
75,000? You want to guess? That's what Charlotte's a little over 75. Are you going to count real quick? Count by twos. It'll be faster.
115,000.
115,000, that's your guess?
Well, that's what it is. I heard you.
Oh, you looked at it. Okay. 115,000 people gathered together to watch the Savannah Bananas in Tampa at the Raymond J. Stadium.
We come to you live from Tampa, Florida. Raymond James Stadium, home of the Buccaneers.
Hey, sport. I'm ready for baseball.
Well, this video says 65,000.
We can do this.
You are watching
Lake Norman Hippos can do this too.
Oh, the Harbor Hippos?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to sell out what? Bank of America?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys, you heard it here.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Raymond James Stadium.
Yep.
All right.
So 60. This says 65,000 people. This is from CBS Sports, but you said it holds 150,000.
It would make sense if they
They
took away
probably
the
closed
top,
off part
the
of
top
it.
part,
Yeah, not the whole stadium. But
oh no, never mind. No, that was in Los Angeles in 2008. The 115,000.
My goodness.
Well,
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like they cut off.
Bank
the
of
top
America holds about 75,000 plus a few, and so they have 2 days coming up in Charlotte. The lottery, those closed. I didn't realize it was already closed.
They had a lottery?
A lottery to buy a ticket. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you enter it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you missed out then.
Yeah, I guess
Sorry,
so.
I did.
And did you win?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know when they're going to announce the winners for the lottery. Let me look and see if they say.
You got to keep on the timeline here. You know, you got to know if you're going to get on it because
well, I should get an email. It says if
is
you
it
get
go
offered,
ready go? Is it going to say get your tickets now?
Look, I went through the great Taylor Swift ticket debacle.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
ready for
seasoned.
this one. I have practiced for this. I will have multiple computers and phones. Plus, I'll have people on the phone. Did you get it? Did you get it? So that I know the drill. I know how it works.
You can also use Temu. Add that one to your tool.
Do not use Temu.
And then that way you
Do
can
not use
more
Temu
training
to buy your Savannah Banana tickets. I do know that much. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to go see them live because they added a second show on to Charlotte. They'll be here, I think, the 6th and the 7th of June.
That's very exciting. So good for them to build something cool and going around playing
Their story,
baseball.
I love their story too. If you never watched his TED Talk, it's really good. The Savannah Bananas owners, how he just turned the team around. It's pretty cool.
Someone else who's probably thinking things are pretty cool right now, the Florida Seminole Tribe. They own the Hard Rock Hotel in Florida. And so if you are a member of the tribe, you get a base pay of $128,000 per year.
Wow.
And receive a trust on their 18th birthday of all previous payments compounded.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're opening a new casino, I guess, in Vegas in 2027. All you got to do to be part of it, 1/4 relation.
That's it.
Yeah, just a quarter. Just 1 out of 4 people.
Everybody's about to go buy a little bit of, what is it, 23andMe?
Check it out.
Everybody's signing up for that one. I drove by the, is it Two Kings Casino in Kings Mountain? Is that the name of it?
Exactly
That's
what
the
it
one,
is.
yeah.
Two Kings. Drove past that construction. That's going to be massive. I did not realize how big it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Not as big as, doesn't look as big as Cherokee, if you've ever been up to Cherokee, but it is going to be a very large complex right on the interstate. So it'll be flashing lights and bringing people off the highway. And that's going to be, although that's not, specifically Lake Norman, even Charlotte, it's, farther down into Cleveland County, but still huge economic driver for people coming through here.
It's going to be massive.
Yeah.
Another one, you're going to need people then at that point.
Yes.
A country may have figured out a way to get people to have more babies. That's going to be the country of Hungary because they have a new tax rule inside of their country. This is being used to incentivize people to have babies, I guess. Hungary announces that mothers with one child will be exempt from paying income tax until turning 30. Mothers with 2 or more children will be completely exempt from paying income tax for life. And so they're trying to reverse the demographic decline.
Just the mothers, not the fathers? They don't
Sounds like this is as
Sounds
sexist
like works
as
for
it
me.
sexist as it becomes.
Sounds
right here.
good. Thank you very much, Hungry. I like it. Happy Women's History Month.
Yeah, so congratulations to the ladies of Hungary.
Congrats, ladies of Hungary. Yeah. You guys are doing great. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all worked hard.
We'll be working hard here on the LKN Olympics. That's what we're going to work on here, okay? There's no slack here. You're not.
No
Nobody
slack.
gets time off as it relates to the
No, we're
Olympics.
not taking any time off.
Did
for
you
LKN
find a new?
Olympics.
You found a new sport?
I found a new game for the LKN Olympics.
All right, what you think?
I just want to know
Oh, gosh.
you and Bill
Okay.
are going to be in on this one.
Contestants, you win. There are no restrictions on how you carry her.
Okay.
On your back, over your shoulders, or even
ouch.
hanging upside down from your neck, just as long as her body doesn't
Aw.
touch the ground. While the rules might sound easy, winning the prize isn't so simple. The course includes 3 obstacles.
Justice for number 19.
3-foot
Okay.
deep water pit,
Oof.
2 25-inch high barriers, and the challenge of carrying someone along the way. Walking alone isn't a problem, but with an extra person on your back, it's a whole different ballgame. Not only do you need more energy, but you also have to maintain balance. A fall means you'll have to wait until next year to try again.
Oh,
Right.
one fall,
Some
you're
might
done.
One fall, you're out.
What if my wife doesn't want to participate,
This
but
is
I
the good
really
news.
want the prize?
Right.
Don't worry. The official rules are very clear. Your wife can be your own, or even your neighbor's. In Finland, if you can carry your wife over 800
You
feet,
don't have
you'll
to
win a
use-
€2,000 prize.
Okay, so and if you were listening on the audio version there, then you probably were wondering, well, what the heck were these people doing? That you're just running. It
We're just
sounds
running.
like, but no, that it involved. How would
Classic wife carry.
Okay.
Classic. Backpack style, maybe?
backpack style?
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Upside down, reverse backpack style,
Mhm.
and so having to carry your loved one, significant
Yeah, I
other.
would tell Robbie, you got to
all the
pick.
way.
Sorry, you got to pick a different one. I'm not doing this one.
What if like the prize was like
It's $2,000.
okay.
2,000 euros, which is a little bit more, but still, nah.
Demi and I were trying to pull a tree from the backyard the other day. That's about
as close as you got to this game. Yeah, Bill, you jumping in this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You and Natalie would dominate this one. Though.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah,
would.
y'all would definitely.
Yeah, she'd carry me.
Yeah, babe.
No problem.
She'd pick you up just like not like this style though. She'd just carry you over her shoulders like
the classic hoist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be pep talking her the whole time too, right in her ear, the whole time pep talking.
It's actually best I don't. Leave me to it.
Exactly.
I had a Starbucks story to give you the full details on it, but I'll just make up what I remember of it now. Starbucks lost a $50 million judgment over the weekend.
I actually saw a video on this over the weekend. I don't have it on here, but I saw it, and apparently they had it was a DoorDash or Uber Eats driver that had picked up some hot tea for whoever they were dashing for, and the top was not put on completely secure.
Yeah.
So when you can see on the video through the drive-through when he puts in his hands it over, it just spills into his lap and he freaks out and he speeds off real fast and then he comes right back. This is like, you burned me. So the damage that was done to his leg, skin, all that area was not fixable either. They said he's just
Ouch.
He's hurting pretty bad.
So the McDonald's one, if I remember it from back in the day, was it $3 million back in the day for the hot coffee?
I don't remember how much it was, but I remember, and it may have been someone from Macintosh Law that told us this as well, that it was the amount, how they calculated the amount that they make from hot beverages every day for a month or something like that.
That was their
how they calculated it. Yeah.
Same for Starbucks.
So I think it's probably going to be the same calculations. Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
But Starbucks, McDonald's is food, not just coffee, right? But Starbucks is just coffee. I mean, they do have some food, but the majority of their money, I'm sure, is made from coffee. I don't know if it's calculated the
you
same.
About Starbucks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty much. Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah. So
you buying you going in and buying.
I'm not going in for the sandwich. No, I'm not going to Starbucks for the ham and cheese. That's not bad, but I'm not going there specifically for a ham and cheese sandwich from Starbucks.
I mean, I'll add it to the order.
I'll get it when I'm getting my food, my drink, but that's not what my specifics are.
Were you watching me look at it in the glass, or was it more of just like, hey?
Yeah, I guess I'm guessing that's how they calculated it, the same kind of way as the McDonald's lawsuit. But $50 million, God, that's a lot.
That's a ton.
But if you have, injuries that are not fixable, like you just have burned, scalded skin for the rest of your life, it's.
That's why you don't trust the drive-thru. You got to go in. If you're gonna get coffee, you got to go in.
You got to go in?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is that the formula better? I don't know.
Just drink iced coffee. That's how I get away with it.
That's it. We're going to hang out with Drum Landscape Supply later on, 8:45. Up next, we got Dusty Harman, Sarcoma Sucks 5K, an event going on this weekend. We're going to chat with him, hang out for a little while.
We'll have more Good Morning LKN coming up on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return. Cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday. Good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Pizza night just got an upgrade. Stop by Pomodoro's for fresh, authentic Italian eats that hit the spot every time. Dine in or take out because good food is always a good idea. Check out Pomodoros.com for details.
Is your yard ready for a refresh? Drum Landscape Supply has over 10 types of mulch, beautiful boulders, decorative gravel, and the unique plant nursery bursting with shrubs, trees, and perennials. Call today for up to 70% off pavers and stone. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com today.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Have you taken the Desco Challenge? The people have spoken. Desco is where the professional goes for electrical supplies.
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm a general contractor, and I always trust the products at Desco.
See for yourself at DescoInc.com.
Hey folks, you know Randy Marion Ford Lincoln in Statesville is known for their prices and selection, but I tell you what, you may not have known the distinction that this store received with Ford and Lincoln this year. We received the President's Award for 2023 for Ford for the 5th year in a row. We also received it for Lincoln for the first year, and I tell you, those awards don't come easily. It all boils down to taking care of the customers and having the vehicles you want in stock for you to buy.
Keep the winter temperatures outside with propane heat from G&B Energy. We're your local providers for cost-effective propane to heat your water, warm your home, and cook your meals, even if the power goes out. For a limited time, take advantage of rebates, like up to $350 in savings on select Cozy Heat fireplaces, up to $400 on select furnaces, and tankless water heaters starting at only $295. Visit gbenergy.com to learn more. G&B Energy, family-owned and North Carolina grown.
The ICATS team wants to thank you. Join us for coffee on Rider Appreciation Days, March 24th at Statesville Walmart and March 25th at Mooresville Walmart, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's our way of saying thanks. Learn more at rideicats.com.
24/7 worldwide, non-stop.
WSIC.
Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Futures were slipping this morning after the market ended a rough week on a strong note. The Dow jumped 675 points on Friday. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told NBC's Meet the Press over the weekend that he's not worried about the recent stock downturn as the U.S. seeks to reshape its economic policies. Bessent said corrections are healthy and normal. The U.S. retail operator of Forever 21 has filed for bankruptcy for a second time after being hit by rising inflation and intense competition. The company plans to hold liquidation sales at its stores while conducting a court-supervised sales process for at least some of its assets. On this St. Patrick's Day, consumers are expected to spend a total of $7 billion, according to the National Retail Federation. The group says consumers will spend almost $44 each on average surrounding the holiday. Almost two-thirds of U.S. consumers were expecting to mark St. Patrick's Day in one way or another. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Give us a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Monday to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I am not wearing green, but I've been given something that makes green because yellow plus blue makes green. That's primary colors. That's how that works. We're joined by Dusty Harman here this morning, and we're talking about Sarcoma Sucks 5K. It's going on this Saturday, March 22nd at Harris Road Middle School. The race is going to start at 9 a.m., and that's you can get your bib and pick up and just be a part of the fun festivities and help raise awareness. Dusty, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you for the opportunity to come in and promote the race. And I just think it's so cool how you allow people to come in and share their stories, promote their businesses, their events, and everything. It's so cool to have an outlet like this.
Well, we appreciate you coming by. And if you would then share with us Jen's story and how Sarcoma Sucks 5K came about.
Absolutely. I'm a widowed father of two, and so we lost my wife about a little over 2 years ago. It was after a 6-year battle with a cancer called sarcoma, which it's very rare, but it's very aggressive. It develops in soft tissue, in bones. A lot of times it develops in hard to fight areas. So sometimes surgery is or is not an option. It's about 1% of adult cancers, but it's 15 to 20% of pediatric cancers. So it's sometimes called the forgotten cancer. And so obviously we didn't forget, it was the fight of our lives, and we know that so many other people are fighting. There's 200,000 people in the country undergoing treatment, 17,000 people diagnosed with sarcoma every year. And unfortunately, it's really affected our family. Obviously, I lost Jen, my late wife. Her grandmother also passed to sarcoma, and now Jen's uncle actually is undergoing treatment. for sarcoma right now. So it's a very personal fight for us. And, I know the name is interesting. Sarcoma sucks, but, we were sort of a laugh so you don't cry type of family. Had maybe a little bit of a darker sense of humor is how, we would kind of deal with things. And it just struck me as sort of the name that Jen would have said, because it does suck. Sarcoma it's awful. So she battled for 6 years, and like I say, she passed about 2 years ago, and I've got 2 kids that are 15 and 10 going to school here in the local area. And we just wanted to find a way to raise awareness for sarcoma. Like I said, it's rare, but it's very aggressive and still affects a lot of people. It's underfunded. And so we really wanted to find a way to try to raise funds and awareness and help any groups that can do research and breakthrough, because a clinical trial that finds the right combination, sarcoma has no cure. So, definitely funding for critical breakthrough research is really important. So our race is going to benefit the National Sarcoma Foundation of America. They support patients and families like ours, and they also fund that breakthrough research, which is so important.
Was Jen receiving treatment here during her time after being diagnosed?
We did. We went to Duke. We went to Levine in Charlotte, and the support around here was amazing. And then we were so fortunate. I always just say we were really blessed in a very dark time, in that we've got friends, family, and neighbors. We had so much support and so much love, and it's just still 2 years later unbelievable to me, all of the help that we've had. And part of the other drive for starting this event is that I know my family's not unique. There's a lot of people fighting like this, but not everybody is as blessed as we are. So I just wanted to try to do something to help others, and frankly, I know that's what Jen would want us to do. And, she would want us to do it in a joyous way, in a fun way, have some fun with it, and help others. And so, again, it brings us back to calling it Sarcoma Sucks, because it does suck.
Well, I was going to ask, and I didn't have the opportunity to meet Jen, but was she a runner? Did she I hope that doesn't offend me asking that, because my wife wouldn't pick running for me to remember.
Oh, no.
I can promise you that. So.
Definitely was not a runner. So I do have to admit that. That came about a little bit, humble brag alert here, but I've started training, and I ran my first half marathon in Myrtle Beach not too long ago. I finished, so that was the goal. Ultimately.
That's what matters, right?
But 5Ks are sort of natural fundraisers. But where it does relate to Jen is that her treatment was so difficult that it really robbed her of her mobility. And the last year especially, just even getting out and going for a walk or just doing things with the kids. And, when you've got younger kids, they want to go. They want to go to Carowinds. They want to do this and that. And it was just so difficult and such a struggle for her to be mobile. And so, the idea, I kind of had it in my head that I would do something. And the idea of just mobility, celebrating our ability to move. And then when that started combining with getting into the running community here in the area, I just thought, a 5K, and you don't have to be a runner to participate. We're certainly going to have fun runners. We're going to have walkers. We'll have people doing a little bit of anything just to celebrate our ability to move and get out and help others. And I call it a 5K plus because, a normal 5K is 3.1 miles, right? Jen's birthday is March 20th, so actually coming up on Thursday. But 3.20 if you go with me on that. So when you finish the 5K course, we're asking everybody to do a 1/10 of a mile memorial walk so that we can go 3.20 miles total.
I love that.
Well, happy birthday to Jen as well.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And like you mentioned, community and support, and it takes a village. Who are some of those people that have supported this opportunity that you've been
you mentioned Formula One previously, Haas Formula One, actually. Jen worked for them. Her sister still works for them.
Didn't know that, by the way. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
But, I just can't say enough about Haas. They've been so generous and so supportive of our family. And so they'd already told me if I ever did anything charitable in Jen's name, they wanted to be on board. So they were my first call. And what's cool about all these businesses is that we have a personal relationship with all of them. I didn't have to look far to get support. It's Lewis & Kirk Realty is a key sponsor for us. One of my neighbors it works for them, and they jumped on board immediately. Brand Speed, which is just in Mooresville. They're going to be doing our shirts. That's my friend Ben Baker, who just runs a fantastic business and has been a huge supporter. Snap Fitness in Concord, Huntersville, Pippa's Cafe, Dance Expressions. I mean, these all businesses we attend. We'll have photography from Jamie Irvin, who lives right in my neighborhood. Only Human Health Coaching. And then we've had just phenomenal donations as well. Pepsi came out, and I mean, my garage looks like a wholesale club right now because of Pepsi. And Beau Reef Salon has donated to us. Harris Teeter has donated to us. So, I mean, it's a first-year event, and we have close to 150 people registered already.
Wow.
And then so when these dollars come in again, that is going to support Sarcoma Foundation of America.
Yes.
What's that relationship been like for you and your family with them?
They do a lot of great work, and just, it's so important. I mean, because sarcoma is so rare, I mean, even for the people who are going through it, you just don't know. You don't have the resources. You don't have a full understanding. Your head is spinning from the fight you're in. And the Sarcoma Foundation provides resources. They provide information. They can help connect you with treatment, with support groups. And then most importantly, and I think where the future of our race will go, is supporting clinical trials. Because it's so rare, and, in Jen's case, the right clinical trial could have made a difference. And, we just want to try to support that, to find a cure, to find a breakthrough, to help other people.
All right. So are your kids getting to shoot off the start gun at the race this weekend?
They definitely, my 15-year-old's impressed me. She said she's going to say something before the race. So, I'm always pushing. They both come from, they come from type A stock. So we're definitely trying to get them to be a little more forthright and advocate for themselves. So I'm excited she's going to say something. My son would agree to just sort of say, good luck out there, everybody. But, and then, so my daughter actually is going to be in charge of all the volunteers. I'm going to run, and my son is going to walk. And we're going to be all over this thing, but I'm super excited that my daughter she's going to be running race day operations pretty much. So
that's great. Great experience for her too.
Excited. And I should just take a second to say too, just I've had amazing support in the actual development of this race, because we're calling this a soft launch because it's a first year event, but I put it together in about 3 months because I felt like I needed to do it, and I basically announced it, and it's ready, fire, aim. I pretty much, I said we're doing it. Now, how are we going to do it? And so my girlfriend Lauren Chelly has been amazing. Norm Miller of Only Human Health Coaching, Ben Baker of Brand Speed. This thing is going to be a well-polished, well-run event, but it is super important, the contributions that they've made. I think it would have been held together with duct tape and gumption if it were just up to me, but they've really helped take it to another level, and the support of all these sponsors has just been unbelievable.
SarcomaSucks5k.com. That's SarcomaSucks, the number 5k.com. Dusty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
More Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie is on the way from 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, thankfully, drier air is making a return, cooler air making a return now as we kick off a brand new work week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Don't forget to wear your green. Temperatures are warming into the low to mid-60s. Our sunshine back, so a cooler day nonetheless, but we'll really start to rebound heading into tomorrow. The best days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Mid-70s Tuesday, good chance to get back near 80 by Wednesday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The Bet on Us Casino Night Fundraiser Gala is almost here. This black tie event, co-hosted by Absolute Hope Foundation and Hope House Foundation of Huntersville, supports local families in need. Join us for an unforgettable evening and learn how these organizations are making a difference in the community. Visit AbsoluteHopeFoundation.com for details. Thursday, March 20th is Ladies' Night at Bin 110 in Cornelius. Lake Norman Woman Magazine welcomes in the community for an evening of making new friends and catching up with your existing ones. Come on out for Ladies' Night this Thursday at Bin 110. Saturday night, the 500 Club in Statesville presents live music with Darren Deese. Deese is a Nashville recording artist who has been influenced by stars from Hank Williams Sr. to George Strait to Kenny Chesney. Enjoy live music at 6 p.m. Saturday at the 500 Club with a performance by country music artist Darren Deese. Come on out and meet the WSIC team on Saturday, March 29th at Snooze Mattress in Cornelius. We will be doing a Merlefest ticket giveaway, so stop by and sign up. We are looking forward to meeting you on Saturday, March 29th at Snooze Mattress in Cornelius from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Auto Fair presented by Camping World is back at Charlotte Motor Speedway Thursday, April 3rd through Saturday, April 5th. The show brings together the car community in a celebration of their shared passion for all things automotive. Don't miss the Heritage Invitational, where iconic cars from all eras are gathered for up-close viewing. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com for Auto Fair tickets and more information. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
Merlefest 2025, presented by Window World, returns April 24th through the 27th in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Hear the Avett Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, The Dead South, Watch House, Wyatt Floors, I'm With Her, Leftover Salmon, The Warren Treaty, The Steel Drivers, and many more. For tickets, visit merlefest.org.
That morning pep talk for Lake Norman, Statesville, with Justin, Bill, and Mamie, now on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, OKN. 8:48. Thanks again to Dusty Harman for coming in and sharing his and Jen's story. Sarcoma Sucks 5K. It's going on this weekend. SarcomaSucks5K.com. That's Sarcoma Sucks, the number 5, the letter K.com. You can register and donate there if you've got someone who's gone through sarcoma, or you know sarcoma, or if it's something that's just tugging at your heartstrings. There's an opportunity locally there to get involved. Jason Drum Landscape Supply. We hope to talk to him shortly. It's going to be sweet sounds, and it's going to be nice because it's springtime. It's beautiful outside. It's an opportunity to get outside, and always like when he's just walking around the yard and keeping us surprised on what's going on. It's St. Patty's Day, so there might be shenanigans afoot.
I bet he'll have some green out there for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, definitely some green. I can just wear some leaves or something like that to cover up. Just walk through a bush real quick and go ahead and take care of that. While we wait for Jason to get here, the other sound that you probably aren't going to like, Mames, have you ever had a root canal?
Oh, gosh. No, I haven't. It's like my biggest fear in life, really.
Is
like
having the root canal?
Yeah, I'll stand up and talk in front of a bunch of people. Please don't make me go to the dentist and get a root canal.
You don't have to go. You can go and turn this one on, Bill. We can walk through it, though. We'll walk through it together because this is it's and this is a different style of doing it. All right, we're gonna pull that down just a little bit there, Bill. That's a little hot. All right, so what they do is they clean out the tooth.
Oh gosh.
They drill it on out. You gotta leave it up, Bill. You gotta leave it up. There it is right there. So they inside of it.
No, I know.
They get up in there and they clean out the inside of the root. That's what they call it, the root canal.
Okay.
And then they fill that canal.
Yeah.
With
With
other
what?
stuff.
Nobody knows. Material. They fill it with material. I can't. We have so many great dentists in this area, but you guys, I have the biggest fear of. This is my greatest fear. Yes, I'll stand up and talk in front of 10,000 people, and no big deal. But tell me I have to go to the dentist and get a root canal, and I can't do it.
Refusing to put her headphones back on.
I can't even listen to. That's why I have trouble going to the dentist because.
Don't worry, Bill pulled it.
Thank you, Bill. Just because other people are getting them too, so that's my other issue. Is other people. I know that other people in this space are getting root canals at this time, and I have trouble just sitting there.
Just thinking about them.
I hear the noise,
Oh,
and
Lord.
it just I can't handle it.
That's like your worst. After the teeth cleaning, then the dentist comes back around. Well, Mamie, it's happening.
Nope, I'm put me to sleep now until the procedure because I cannot. I can't even think about it.
Oh, ouch.
I'll call you guys. I need 7 to 10 days off work because I gotta have a root canal at some point.
Speaking of removing and cleaning things out, South Africa, the president sent out this post here. This is of South Africa. The presidency has noted the regrettable expulsion of South Africa's ambassador to the United States of America, Mr. Ibrahim Rasool. The presidency urges all relevant and impacted stakeholders to maintain the established diplomatic decorum in their engagement. So it sounds like a little bit more beef going on there with South Africa a little bit. Obviously, Elon bringing up before that, he said that they were being racist to farmers and to white farmers.
Is that where Elon's from? Is he from South Africa?
He's from South Africa. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. And then I found out it was interesting because then the European Union came out. I saw this random thing. I don't have a post on this, Bill, so you don't have to worry. They were given like $30 billion or something for climate something or other to South Africa. They announced, I think, on Friday. And then I looked up that South Africa makes the most platinum. Like, I guess, in one of the biggest players in platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah, that's one of their rare earths that they have underneath there. So some stuff going on over there. Did you see President Trump getting caught with a hot mic over the weekend?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah, this was the big one right here. This one you want to be prepared for.
Okay.
So let's let Bill get set up on this one and just make sure that we're good. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I get it.
Obviously, you're concerned.
You got to back it up.
You're concerned about the situation in Gaza.
Back it up.
What are the hopes now to
you
get
missed the hot mic.
Gaza, Mr. President? Obviously, you're concerned. You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hospitals back?
That look.
She just became a big story tonight, right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
So a little Mike just swiped his face.
Just a little Mike swipe on his face. Just got a little hit in the face.
You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes?
I'm trying to maintain a serious face, but he's so concerned.
That look he just gave that reporter or whoever the audio operator was the same look my mom would give me from the choir loft when I was acting up. That's the exact same look.
Just being thrown off, but he just completely poised, just kept going, and then
I'm telling you, she'd be up there just singing to Jesus, and she'd give me that look, and it was like, you better act right.
You better stop.
You better stop.
France is telling the U.S. they better act right. Supposedly, French MEP Raphael Luxom, so whatever way in their government that they do things, Raphael says that the United States needs to return the Statue of Liberty back to France because the U.S. is no longer embodying the values of liberty and democracy it was meant to symbolize. So France is saying we got to send it back. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I don't know.
Yeah, come take it.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. Come on. Come take it.
So they want it back.
Bring your big boat. Take it apart. Take it back. It's fine. Like, what? You're not taking it back.
We think UPS charges for that.
Right. On your big ship, and you're going to go across the Atlantic Ocean to take it back. Yeah, have fun with that.
I believe that they did have some moment of silence for the Charlotte flight in a couple of instances this week, or the flight that was originating had the crew from Charlotte that crashed in Washington.
Right.
And Washington, D.C. has announced that they have closed that helicopter route that was in place that was allowing the planes to kind of fly through all in those kind of different directions. Except for presidential and like emergency type scenarios is the only reason why they'll use that flight path anymore. But they're saying that they have closed that particular flight path. Obviously, with how much going, I mean, I could imagine Washington D.C., especially right now.
Oh yeah,
the in and out.
The number of planes and helicopters and drones, I'm sure, that are circling that whole area has to be kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
The amount of activity going on, no doubt, is going to be a staggering number. Hey, next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend, Snooze Mattress, they're having their grand opening.
They are having their grand opening.
The WSIC team will be hanging out there on Saturday from 11 to 2. You'll be able to go by there. You can also win Merle Fest tickets,
you can.
Which is happening at the end of April. Somewhere else you can win Merle Fest tickets, the Home Ad Show.
That's right.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. You're hanging out with Patrick Reynolds and 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the phone number.
You get to hang out with Patrick Reynolds at the Snooze Mattress grand opening.
You can do that, absolutely.
You can do both.
It's happening on March 29th, 11 to 2. You can win those Merle Fest tickets, and it's going to be real easy to do that. You do have to come by the store, though, and say hello. And you're going to want to check out the mattress. They have that Dream Mapper technology.
They have the Dream Mapper. They also have over $30,000 in giveaways and savings happening at, Snooze Mattress grand opening.
And that mattress is one of those things, like we think about sleep, right? Like sleep is pretty important in the equation of life.
We had Kara come in here a few weeks ago, and I think she's going to come back again to talk a little bit more about it. But yeah, she was talking about how much of your life you actually sleep. It's years and years of your life that you're in the bed, so you got to have a good one.
How many sheep do you think you count over the course of a life?
You count sheep?
Or fish?
I count root canals.
-4?
Negative. Hope I never have any. Just count my teeth. Make sure they're still all there.
I wonder if anybody's ever sold teeth on the Home Ad Show.
Oh,
Patrick's not on
gosh.
right now just to see it to answer that, but he can answer that when he comes on at 9 o'clock. Again, the Home Ad Show, 9 to 11, Monday through Friday, 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. If you've got the birthday or anniversary, you call in, you get your name on the prize wheel. And each day at 10:45, Patrick spins that wheel. Now on Fridays, that's that day. Double down on that wheel. Get the Merle Fest tickets. If you've won the birthday or anniversary prize wheel throughout the week, you get on the list again. It's like a kind of a double gift.
And if you don't have a birthday or anniversary this month, you can go to Snooze Mattress, or you can keep listening and find out another way to win.
Even more ways.
Lots of ways to win. Yeah, we'll have some big ticket giveaways coming up next month.
Absolutely. And then at 11 o'clock today, Thrive Here Live, the town of Huntersville coming in and sharing what's been going on in the town, what they're working on, what they're looking forward to, what are the things, the potential situations that they face, and what's going on and the decisions that they're going to have to make. Birkdale's obviously a conversation at this point in the town, and plenty of other things happening. I mean, you drive through the town of Huntersville these days. My goodness, there's stuff everywhere going on.
On Beyond the Blueprint, I think someone mentioned that the orange barrel was the official tree of Lake Norman. It starts sprouting up about this time of year.
Yeah, it was a great episode last week. If you missed
episode.
it, Brad Howard hosting Beyond the Blueprint. He had Commissioners Susan Johnson and Robbie Carney from the town of Cornelius on, having a wonderful discussion about just the idea of development. What does that even mean? What are those actual things we need to be thinking about and considering? Because it doesn't happen overnight either. It's going to take time, but you got to be conscious of it. You got to plan it. So grateful for Huntersville to come in and share their thoughts on what's going on in their world. That's 11 to noon today on Monday. Noon to 3, Todd Starnes. You got to get that national political addiction itched. Well, you can do it with Todd and hang on. I'm sure they'll be talking about the flight there with the MS-13 gang members. I'm sure that'll be on the table, and many other things. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of activity going on at the national level today, as every other day. And then 3 o'clock today, you've got wow, that's what. Yeah, that's right. All Things Sane. That's right, because he moved to 3 o'clock on Mondays. That's exactly right. All Things Sane. Former Representative Jason Sane will be bringing you that insight into what's going on around Raleigh, around North Carolina, even some stuff at the federal level. Really just keeping you connected. That way you know what's going on. Then 4 o'clock today, Local Biz Now. Joe Vagnone, local business broker. Been doing it for, 30 years. But he's been doing the show for 10 years.
Yes.
And I love the insight that he and his team provide as far as the small business community goes. My kids, have a great, absolutely wonderful day. Happy St. Patrick's Day!
St. Patrick's Day!
If you're not wearing green, you're not alone.
Serving you better than ever before. 159 100.7 WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville, North Charlotte.
Pizza night just got an upgrade. Stop by Pomodoro's for fresh, authentic Italian eats that hit the spot every time. Dine in or take out, because good food is always a good idea. Check out Pomodoros.com